So that's pretty good. Yeah, that looks kosher. That looks mighty fine. So it's not like the one guy that was. Dang it! What's that group page? He goes, I was on the other aisle and all of a sudden here. Oh yeah, that'll do. Oh yeah, what? That'll do. I was like, oh yeah, that'll do. I hope it'll do. What was he like an older guy? Yeah. Oh, you ever notice old people when they're in the like sometimes when they're taking a piss, they're like, oh yeah. Sometimes when I'm in the bathroom, I'm at the urinal, I do it too. On purpose? Yeah, I go, oh. I had one guy try to talk to me. I was in stall. Like he was like next to you? Yeah. Really? Yeah. He tried to talk to you? Yeah, I wasn't interested. You weren't having it? He goes, how's my co-pilot doing over there? No, really? Yeah, I was like, how's my co-pilot? Like, what? I don't really want to talk about it. Oh, that's weird. So I joined this kind of funny group on here that I'm sharing it with. What is it? Oh gosh. Mexican divorced women and singles. You're starting a fight. No, I joined it to see if we get any people from there. We could use some ethnic diversity in our group. But that sounds like you're starting a fight. What? I don't know, just because. Oh, I doubt if any of them will come, but yeah, I joined Mexican singles and divorced women. Mexican singles and divorced women. It popped up on my thing, and you were like, "Sure, why not?" Yeah, I was like, James was talking about we need. I know, yeah, but we need more diversity. I don't know about Mexico divorced women, girls, friendship. I don't know if anyone can see that. We don't need to show it. Yeah, probably not. But it was is that a girl in like a bikini? What, this? It's a bunch of women. Yeah, we don't need that. It's got 38,000 members. All right. I don't know. I've just joined it just to see. And you just posted our thing there? Yep. Did you share the live thing? Yep. Okay. All right. So if any of the almost. All right. Yes, the Mexican divorced women singles friendship. So, if any of you guys tune in, thank you. I guess. Sure. This weather, James Dean doesn't really care about it, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Yeah, you're lucky. I can't believe you only lost power for what, like several hours? 7 hours? Several. Ooh. I don't know how long. I didn't pay attention. Have you ever lost your cell signal like that before? Then? No. Weird. It was weird. I was kind of bummed. Because don't they have like a backup, like cell towers? Like, how's that work? They do. I don't know if they have backups, but it went back on. I don't know when 5G happened, but only an hour later it was to like LTE, so I could make calls and get texts. But you just couldn't go on the internet? Yeah, I couldn't do it. It was just not fast enough. Oh, so that's why you were productive and deleted 600 photos or something. Couldn't sleep, so. What time were you up till? 1. Oh, okay. Normal. Do you ever take anything for sleep? Melatonin? Anything at all? Tea? I've tried teas and... You've never had issues sleeping though, have you? Sleep, what was it? I had some sleep tea. It was supposed to mellow you out. It was like... Didn't work? No. So you never tried taking melatonin or anything? Melatonin probably would work because it's science, but whatever. You've just never had to take anything? No. Huh, well, I probably could take it early and go to sleep earlier, but I don't know what I'd feel like if I got 10 hours of sleep. Yeah, that would be I might be unexplored territory. Yeah, I might be ticked. Yeah, it might backfire. Wake up groggy and then I'd be mad all day. Yeah. But so no, I don't mess with any kind of. Yeah, you never act different with your sleep at work. You can never tell if you got 2 hours or 6 hours. Always the same.
So we're supposed to be doing our podcast, or we're kind of
hoping. I was kind of hoping we were, but I was kind of hoping we weren't.
Yeah. It was kind of a hit and miss.
I'm sure we'll get there one day. Already we got one that was fast.
Yes, we have ADHD, PTSD, insomnia.
I don't know if I have PTSD.
Maybe the melatonin thing triggered him.
I get anxiety sometimes, but it's over socks and wiring. But,
socks?
Yeah, because I don't like sorting.
Oh, you never put your socks together? Like
no.
Really? Really?
No.
Oh, that's like a OCD thing for me. They got to be put together.
No.
Dang, yours are just in a big. Are they separated? Like, are your socks and shirts and pants separated? Or are they all just everything's just...
Listen, I live out of two bins, two laundry baskets.
One dirty, one clean?
That's right.
You don't have a drawer with clothes?
No.
Nuh-uh. Really?
Well, I mean, yeah, I do, but I don't ever go in there. I forgot I had this shirt.
What is that?
I was going to put my Metallica shirt on and my other flannel, my new one, and I'm like, oh, what did I wear last week? I don't look like an idiot.
Try not to do the same
stuff.
So
I look, I'm like, oh, I wore that last week. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So I was like, do I have any other shirts? I'm like, oh my gosh.
That was in your dresser?
Yeah. I forget stuff's there if I can't see it.
Have you always been that way? Mm-hmm. It's always been two bins.
No, when I was young, it was the floor.
So you have gotten better in a sense.
Semi, because some are in bins and some are on the floor.
Oh, I just can't do it. I used to always put my clothes like in a dresser. Now I like hang them up. I don't know. It helps. It's not even like a looks thing for me. It's just like it's organized. Like
they make ones that are nothing but bins. There's no dressers. It's just a bunch of baskets.
Oh yeah,
that would be my thing.
That'd be your thing.
Yeah, because I could see it right away.
Absolutely.
But anyway,
yes, I was curious how many people were going to join today because it's freaking nasty weather.
I know.
Not many people are driving around right now. I was at Best Buy earlier, and there's no one down there.
It's cold.
They swarm. I haven't been to Best Buy in forever. Right when you get there, like they're just like, "Hey, can I help you?" Which is really nice.
I know.
But I remember Best Buy being a lot like nicer and organized back in the day. It's kind of lost. Things aren't. There's a lot of things missing.
Was it better organized, or did you just have more stuff in there?
Maybe it was more stuff. I remember Best Buy looking more. I guess
they have classy. Yeah, they had a lot. They used to have a ton more stuff.
Yeah,
like when they were in competition with like Circuit City and those other. I forget the other name of them.
Radio Shack.
Radio Shack. No, they weren't really in comp with them.
No. Remember Radio Shack always asked for your number whenever you bought stuff. If you bought like batteries, they wanted your number.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Always asked for your number. I used to love Radio Shack as a kid.
Heck yeah.
I don't know why. It wasn't a big store.
They had a knockoff transformer.
Oh yeah? It wasn't called. It wasn't.
It was the same identical transformer as the Transformers, but it was a knockoff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was cool.
Is that one of the Mexican divorce singles?
I don't know. Probably was. On and off.
Oh man.
We used to get in RC car fights with the Radio Shack guys at the store.
What?
Well, not fights, but like
just argued.
Yeah, I'd go over and I'd look at the RC cars.
Were they always junk?
Like compared to the ones we sold.
Were they ever like hobby grade or whatever the saying is?
No, but now they're collectible.
Are they really?
Yeah.
But what, Radio Shack one?
It's some of the old ones, yeah. Huh. But there's one day I go in and the guy's like, I was looking at the fast one. He's like, that'll do like a football field and whatever. It was a fast time. And I was like, really? And I was like, so it goes like 20 miles an hour? He was like, yeah. And I was like, I don't want to go 80. He was like, oh.
Oh, he didn't deny it?
No.
20.
Yeah, I was like 20. Woo. Ours go 20 out of the box.
Yeah. You love that job.
Yeah, it was fun.
Sounds like a fun job.
It was a very fun job.
Were you into RC cars before that? Like, were you really into it?
That's why I started to work there.
Okay, so you knew a lot about them beforehand.
I was gaining knowledge. It was when I first got into RC, and I was always at the store, and they all knew me.
Where at the store you started working at?
Yes.
Oh, so you were going in there before you even worked there? Like
yeah, I was in there all the time. The Mike was the manager. Rhonda was the assistant manager. I knew
the creepy guy there.
No, that was when
the back rubber guy.
Yeah, no, that was when that was after I got there. But so yeah, no, I knew all the guys, and I knew everybody.
Everyone.
And one day, Mike got fired for doing things he shouldn't have done. So the story goes, I don't know exactly what happened, but
sexual harassment.
No. So he got fired, and then Rhonda, I came in to just buy something. Rhonda's like, "Hey, do you want a job?" And I was like, "Doing what?" Because I was like, I don't want to come in here and like stock shelves. And I think she wanted, well, maybe I did start there as that. And then she was like, I want you to be the assistant manager. I was like, all right, fine. I did it for like a second job just for fun and to get like a discount.
Oh, really?
And then I think I was manager, I think. Or I don't know, whatever.
You were manager?
I was assistant manager and then manager.
Assistant.
Yeah. Assistant manager for a little bit.
Assistant manager does more than the actual manager, don't they usually?
Nah, we didn't do anything.
Wasn't that big of a company?
It wasn't. It wasn't like I was behind a desk, be like, I can't get these numbers to come up. I don't know.
Did you ever fire anyone?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I fired 2 people.
2 people?
Yeah, we can talk about that another time.
Was it hard or not?
No.
I've never had to fire someone. I don't know if I'd be good at it. Unless I really dislike the person. Then it'd be pretty easy.
I had to fire 3 people.
Oh, 3 people?
Yeah.
Did you have to fire the one creepy guy?
I did fire the one creepy guy.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Yeah, that guy was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Real weird.
Very weird.
You never had to fire a friend, though?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Were you guys still friends afterwards?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it was just strictly business.
Mm-hmm. I told them, I was like, they are making me get rid of one person from here, and last in, first out. And I was like, sorry. I mean,
he had been there at least.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a thing. It wasn't he did a bad job.
Mm-mm.
It was
no.
Oh, okay. That's a little easier.
Yeah, no, because I was told to.
Okay. It's not like he did something bad.
Nope.
Gotcha. You've been fired from a job?
No.
No?
I quit before they fired me.
Oh, I'm not fired. I quit.
No, she gave me the option.
Oh, she did?
Oh. The assistant manager didn't like me. He wanted to fire me.
Oh, really?
And I'm convinced it was just because he didn't like me. I had long hair. He was a jerk.
What, like a hippie?
No, this is a punk. But I knew what I was doing. It was in the audio department. Yeah, he was just a jerk. Didn't like me.
And he got rid of you.
He was on a quest to fire me, and the manager of the department pulled me aside when I came in to punch in, and she goes, hey, here's what's going to happen. He's going to fire you, but I can't stop him. And I'm like, well, you can. But
she was in charge of him?
Yeah. So she could have. But she was like, so you can quit now before he sees you. And I was like, see you later.
That was it?
Yep.
So you never even talked to him?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'm not fired. I quit.
Yeah.
Did you ever collect unemployment?
No.
No? Never, ever?
Nope.
Oh. Yeah, kudos to that. Yes. We were, so I was at Dollar Tree this morning getting an energy drink, and this lady in front of me, kind of big white lady, she, her ringtone went off, and it was the song Yeah by Usher. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
I like that song.
These black people were in front of me. Doesn't matter that they were black.
Doesn't matter she was white.
Doesn't matter. But they were like, oh shit, dance party. We were all in line, and they started dancing. I was like, I jumped in and started dancing with them.
I would have.
Oh, it was so funny. We were all high-fiving. Huh?
I would have. I just look like an idiot.
Oh yeah, we all looked dumb, but the cashier and the people around us were all cracking up.
The white lady was embarrassed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're like, oh shit, dance party. I'm like, hey, dun. And yes, black and white getting along great.
Black and white.
Black and white.
What a stupid thing.
Yes. Did you watch that video I sent you? Or no?
I've seen it before.
I've seen it before.
Yeah. What's his name? The actor.
Morgan.
It's one of my best. I love that video.
Great.
Where he's like, stop talking about it.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, yeah, but come on. And then he's like, Morgan Freeman, something along the lines of like, why is my history only relegated to a month?
Yeah.
He goes, where's White History Month? And then the guy was like,
He was like, I'm Jewish. He's like, okay, where's Jewish History Month?
He's like, well, we don't have one.
He goes, do you want one?
He goes, no. And he
went, me neither.
Me neither. I love it.
Yeah, it was great. And yeah, that was kind of what we're going to be talking about today. Racism.
Yeah, racism.
Is it a thing?
It is.
It is a thing.
It is. I think it is.
A lot of people are saying racism isn't a thing, but
it is, but it isn't. It is a thing.
Yeah.
It's hard to. How do I explain racism? Racism is an individual thing that it's not like the media portrays it, kind of thing. You know, all we see is the bad thing. What's his name? That got killed on the streets, whatever, with the knee in his back. And
that can't breathe guy?
What? Yeah. Whatever his name was. What was his name?
George Floyd.
George. Yeah. You know, all we see is that stuff. And so we have a preconceived notion that all cops are bad. So all the black people hate the white cops, and the white cops are killing the black people when they're not really, and blah, 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 blah. And so people don't think for themselves anymore.
And a couple of bad apples.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden that.
Well, the bad apple thing, like we see the bad apple.
Yeah.
And we don't do anything about it.
Well, what do you mean they don't do anything about it? What about Black Lives Matter?
What did Black Lives Matter do?
I don't know. Brought awareness to stuff, I feel like.
I think Black Lives Matter got corrupted.
Yeah. Oh, no, I do too. I'm not saying it was a good thing, but what could you do? Like, what do you mean do about it? Are you going to fire the person? Like, is that...
You get rid of the bad apples and you ignore the bad apples.
There'll always be bad apples.
Yeah. But if you just look at the bad apple and leave it in the bunch, it's going to spoil the rest of it.
Yeah.
If you get rid of the one bad apple, it can't spoil the rest.
True.
So, and the ultimate decision falls on me, you, everybody in the world, whether they're going to remove that bad apple or not.
So, what about the thing that Morgan Freeman said about stop talking about it?
That's what I'm saying.
Don't talk about racism.
That's what I'm saying.
So just get rid of it and be done with it.
When someone's like black and white or you know, Spanish and blah, 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 and spics and they're...
Yeah.
Do not give them any time of day.
Well, that's why a lot of people think that the government kind of stirs things up because they broadcast all this stuff. So they blow it out of proportion a little bit.
As far as the government's concerned, I can't say what the government does or doesn't do because I'm not part of the government, but I can observe. And what I do see is that the government does a lot of things that unintentionally create racism.
Unintentional.
Whether they're doing it intentionally or not, the effect of what they do creates racism. Like equal opportunity. You got 10 white guys that can do the job better than the one minority guy. I'm not going to say a black guy or whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
And they hire him. Those 10 guys are now mad at him for getting hired because of a government thing, when they should be mad at the government, but they direct their attention and their hatred towards what they can see.
Oh, okay. You're talking about where you're required to hire
right.
a minority person.
I think that creates racism.
Yeah, no, I agree.
The same with the schools, creates racism.
It's funny. I watched this video today about, there was a girl named Ebony and a girl named Becky, and they're one's black, one's white. They're born at the same time, same place, same everything. They said that because the one girl is black, she has a 10 times more likely, like, to not get, like, the first thing they said, which made no sense to me, was that the black girl, when she's born, she's 3 times more likely to die if the doctor is white who delivers her. I was like, what? Doesn't make any sense. But they were saying because of things that happened in the past.
What is it, the doctor hit her harder?
Yeah, I don't know. That part didn't make sense, but all these, like, because of what happened in the past, like, it still carries over to today. Like, someone will hear that their name is Ebony, so they'll assume that they're black, and that like, for a job interview, they're a lot less likely to get called back. They say that she'll make 25% less than a white person.
Right. But
do
you think a lot of that is due to what we see on media, on the news, media, anything, or what we observe? Like, I believe stereotypes are there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No. So, you know, stereotypical thug.
Yeah. Thug.
You know, but so if I see someone like you dressed like, I don't know, name a rapper.
Lil Wayne.
See, if someone like you dressed like Lil Wayne, or if I see Lil Wayne dressed like Lil Wayne, I'm not going to think different because he's black and you're white.
You're not going to.
No, I won't. I think you're both thugs. Now,
is that a bad thing though? But you say you're looking at the person and you automatically assume they're a thug.
We all do it.
No, I know.
Everybody out there, the two people watching there, the one over here.
So whose fault is it? Is it your fault or his fault?
It's fault. Whose fault? What?
Whose fault? You're seeing he's dressed like a thug, so you automatically assume that he's a bad person.
I didn't assume he's a bad person. I assumed he's a thug. I don't say he's a bad person. You can have good thugs, bad thugs.
Yeah.
When I say thug, it's just a dress.
Yeah.
I'm not saying what he does in his personal life, but he could donate and be the best person in the world.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But the stereotypical thought when you see someone like that is they're a thug. Whatever thug means. Whatever. I don't know. Just the word.
I don't know why it sounds funny you saying thug.
I know. It's just the word
he's a thug.
Thought I'd use. But so you can have those thoughts, and if you act on those thoughts, that's bad. But if I needed directions, like you've asked me, would you ask the guy in a briefcase or the guy with a thug? And I was really thinking about that, and I said the guy with the briefcase. But now my reasoning is, if I saw someone dressed like a thug, he doesn't look like he wants to help anybody. It's not because he's black, because he could be Spanish, white, freaking dressed in a, I don't know, whatever. If he's dressed that way and the other guy looks like he wants to help me, guy, girl, whatever, obviously you're going to go to that guy.
Yeah.
But if I saw two people that were both thugs, I'd ask whoever.
Then
who cares?
Yeah, exactly. But like, because a lot of people like,
Luke, thanks.
What do you say?
The thug probably knows the area better. Why? Why? Because he has to run away?
Because he's always running. He ain't got no car. He's got to walk. He's got to plan.
He's got to know how to escape. See, everybody can have racist thoughts.
He probably knows the area better. Well, would you ask a homeless person or a guy in a briefcase? You'd probably still ask the guy in the briefcase. The homeless guy probably knows his way around.
Right. But my thing is the homeless guy probably doesn't want to be bothered.
No, we're going to have to give him $1 or something.
Luke said it's his territory.
His territory.
Can't you do the whole
blood?
What is it? It's like
I can't really do it. My fingers aren't. I got carpal tunnel or something.
There, I did an upside down crab.
There's kind of. Can you see blood in there? Kind of.
You just look like you're flipping people off. It's like whatever.
Anywho, whatever. But yeah, you're gonna ask the guy who's dressed better.
I'm gonna ask the guy who looks like he's willing to help.
Oh, willing to help.
That's what my thoughts come down to. The guy that looks like they're willing to help is the person I'm gonna ask. I'm probably not gonna ask. Even if he was in a suit and a tie and had earphones or headphones on, I'm probably not gonna ask him because he don't really want to be bothered at all. So I'd ask the person if I need a direction. I'd ask the person that looks like they're willing to help.
Now, I think I asked you this. I feel like everyone would say the same thing, but if you're walking down the street at night and you see a group of people who are just dressed, they're walking normal, but they're dressed like they're up to no good, Like, are you going to cross the street?
I probably wouldn't.
No? I'd cross the street.
I don't know what I do.
And if they're black, depends. Like, is that racist?
Could just be safe.
That's what I think. I don't think it's racist.
But they can take it as racist.
Yeah. And yeah.
All right, Luke, shut up.
What do you
Briefcase say? Guy is probably on his way to a meeting and has no time.
He's trying to get...
I'm still gonna ask him.
James is gonna ask him no matter what.
Yeah, I don't. If he looks, if he looked like he was if he looked like he was in a giant hurry,
he won't shut up about the briefcase.
But I'll probably just be like, if he looks like he's in that much of a hurry, I probably wouldn't bother him. But so for me, it comes down to who looks like they're willing to help.
It's his territory. Oh, that's funny.
So yeah, but a lot of the problem with racism is people have preconceived notions because of stereotypes. And like I won't say I get stereotyped, but I've been judged, and I can clearly see it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. People
like what's an example?
When like side eyes, and people give you what?
I was gonna say, or have you noticed that people treat you differently? Random people because you have a beard now versus no beard.
No. What I notice is a lot of guys give me compliments,
but you haven't. No women grab their like.
I don't think it's because of the beard. I think that's because of my face.
Because everyone thought it, like when I first started working, I didn't think it, but everyone like Steve and stuff said that you come across like you look like a mean person, like with like you're like.
Why? Because I have a beard? That makes me look mean?
like you should be in a biker gang or something.
And that's a stereotype. And I'm not saying I don't. I do look like that, depending on especially if I'm on my bike.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I get stereotyped, and when I was younger, I used to get judged, we'll say, until I'd open my mouth and people were like, "Whoa, you're not that bad."
Oh yeah? When you were younger?
Yeah, when I was younger, they all thought I was a punk the way I dressed.
Okay.
So I got judged by the way I dressed. But and then as soon as I'd start, opening my mouth and using words and talking, and they'd get to know me, all of a sudden it was a different thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then their preconceived notions flew out the window, and they had to draw new notions. I really think people have a lot more in common with everybody than they think they do.
Oh yeah. That's what you said. You'd like to sit down with, someone who looks different than you, or just say a black person, and just
absolutely. I was gonna issue that challenge on here.
What?
Any black person sees this, not Luke. He doesn't count.
No. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot he's black.
I'd like to sit down with someone of different ethnicity and talk, both of us together, like an interview.
Yeah.
As unlikely friends.
That'd be really cool, actually.
It'd be really cool.
I don't know too many black people.
That's why if they see this,
yes.
Facebook us or whatever that's called. Whatever. They know what I mean.
Contact us.
Stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think it'd be really, really cool. Now, have you had any racist moments? Like everyone's a little bit racist.
I've judged people, absolutely.
Yeah, everyone's a little bit racist.
I won't say I've judged people because of skin color.
You've judged them for
their actions. You talking about my gasoline episode?
Oh yeah, I wasn't thinking about that, but yeah. Well, was that because he was a foreigner?
No, it was because he was a douche.
Yeah, he was just a dickhead to you. But it had nothing to do that he was Indian or
he was racist.
Well,
he was racist against Americans.
Can you be racist against Americans? Is racism spread all across?
Well, he can be. What was it? Maybe
color?
He was prejudiced against Americans.
Yeah, something like
whatever.
That. Yeah, James Dean said
you Americans in your gas, and I told him to go back to his effing country.
Go back to your country.
Yeah, I swore at somebody.
Yeah,
it's not like me, but I've done it.
Yeah, and little things that had
But I wouldn't have said that had he not said you Americans in your gas.
Yeah, you wouldn't have been like, thank you, by the way, go back to your country.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said it. I mean, I probably shouldn't have said it. It was wrong of me to say, but I wouldn't have said, go back to your country if he hadn't have said, you Americans in your gas.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't.
What if he would have said, you white people in your gas? You would have said the same thing?
Same thing, yeah.
Same thing would have came out of your mouth?
Right.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to do that.
What?
That's not ethnicity. That's just.
What do you say?
Bring an OnlyFans girl on.
Would you ever interview a prostitute?
Sure, why not?
I would. I'd love to interview really weird, different people.
I know.
Maybe on OnlyFans.
No, I've seen a couple podcasts with some OnlyFans girls on.
Have you really?
Yeah.
What was wrong with it?
They weren't that bright.
Hey, they're making a living though, right?
It's not hard to do.
Why don't you do it?
Because I don't have boobs and a vagina.
You got.
They're not the same.
I know, I'm kidding. No, I'd interview
Kristen Shea just waved at us.
Oh yeah,
who's that?
That's Miss Kristen, the one in Meadville. Miss Kristen's in. She's cleaning her house. But everyone's experienced racism, and things that happen to you too. Like
your brother says he rode around with a prostitute all night one time.
He really?
And went to 5 customers' houses. What were you, the chauffeur driving Miss Daisy?
Was that when he lived in Surf City? I wonder. I don't know. He's had some weird things.
Oh, she raised her hand, not wave. Well, I don't know what that is. I thought it was a wave.
Oh,
what is that?
Oh, I don't know what she was referring to. I don't know.
Me neither.
Maybe she experienced racism. I don't know. I can't remember. It's hard with the comments because I forget what we were talking about like 30 seconds ago, and then I see the comment.
I know.
But yeah, everyone's like experienced like racism.
Sure. I mean, racism or judge being judgmental.
It's like, or me when I was, I was doing exterminating. It was, I guess, partially my fault. We treated a ton of houses like in the projects, like real bad projects. I was the only white person there. Was surrounded by black people, and I don't know why. I feel like I was in a way like I'd get out of my truck and I'd just walk around. Everyone else would always stay right in their truck, like they wouldn't freaking budge. And, like I'd just walk around. And,
your ADHD wouldn't let you.
No, yeah, I couldn't do it mentally, but yeah, I'd go and walk around, talk to all the people who live there and stuff. And I thought for me it was like doing something like I don't know. Look, I'm not afraid. Like I'm not cooped up in the truck. And I was walking around, and the guys, these black dudes, they surrounded me, and they're like, "Get him, get him, get him!" They all had squirt guns. I just looked down. I was like, "Come on, man!" He's like he looked at his friends, like, "I gotta do it," and they freaking soaked me with the squirt gun.
But like, give me one of those. Let me fight back.
Exactly. But it pissed me off so much, and like, it was definitely like a racist thought for me. Then I was like, "Those freaking cocksuckers!" Like, I'm the freaking white person in here, and they're teaming up on me, and it pissed me off.
I think anybody can be racist to anybody. I don't care. I don't care what they say. They say they use a lot of people. I've heard a lot of people of ethnicity, black people, whatever, that say they can't be racist. No, you absolutely can.
You can't be racist.
I've heard many I've seen many videos where the opposing who are being racist against will say black people. A lot of black people will say that they cannot be racist.
Oh, it's like what Chris Rock said. Chris Rock says black people are the most racist group because even black people hate black people.
Yeah, right, yeah. But no, you absolutely can be racist no matter what.
What, towards like your own people? Like kind of white, what do you mean?
No, I mean
black people can't be racist
to white people. That's
how's that possible?
I don't know how it's possible. I disagree with the statement completely.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Yeah, no, if I can be racist against Chinese people, black people can be racist against white people.
Yeah, of course. I've never heard that before. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely insane, but whatever.
Huh.
I did watch a video on 2 guys.
2 guys, 1 cup.
I don't think that's a video. I hope it's not a video.
2 girls.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Not going down that road.
Yeah, please don't. Mm-hmm. No, it was two white guys. It made it worse. They were from Canada.
What? Whoa, what?
Yeah, no, anyway, it's 2 guys from Canada, 2 white guys.
Doesn't matter if they were
Canadians, Canucks, knuckleheads, whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. But so what they were doing, they do it all the time, but they decided to go to Compton and knock on doors to see if they could cook for anybody.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Right. The first place they went was a church because they felt safe at the church.
That's pretty logical thinking.
Yeah. But they talked to all the people at a church and they're like, this is what we want to do. And even the people in the church were like,
the hell are you talking about?
Like, that doesn't sound like a great idea. And then they talked to some people on the street and they're like, listen, you guys are going to get treated different. You guys don't look like us, the black guys, you know?
Oh, yeah?
But they were being nice. They weren't being racist.
No, they were giving just like, hey, this is what's going to happen.
You guys are white. Probably a bad idea.
That's so funny.
And
they're trying to do something good.
Right. And they were trying to bridge the racist gap kind of thing. And they go, and so they started knocking, and they were like, screw it, let's just knock on doors. But there was a couple of parts where they were walking through like a section, and they're like, yeah, we shouldn't knock on that door.
Was there a second plan if that backfired to pull out like a watchtower and a wake? They deal with witnesses.
Yeah. No. So they ended up going to one house and they knocked on the door, and I think like I don't know, he's probably 20-ish, 25, somewhere around there. He answered the door and he was like, "What?
What you talking about?"
And then he was like, "Mom," and then so the mom comes over,
"No, Mom,"
and then she was like, "I don't know, this is weird," and then somebody in the background was like, "Let him do it."
Oh, really?
And so, like, they were in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys ended up going and cooking, but through sharing the first video because they had to come back on Monday.
Oh, they had to come back?
So it was like a week away because they did daycare at the house.
The people who lived there asked them to come back.
Yeah, because it was they were doing daycare, and they're like, okay, Monday or Tuesday we don't do daycare. And so he was like, Monday it is. So he showed up on Monday, but when they sent the first video out to say we're going to these people's houses, and now it was an all black family.
All blacks.
Well, there was 4 of them there. So through the video they put it out there, and the chef from the White House.
From the White House?
From the White House.
Wait. The White House in Washington, D.C.?
Yes.
Okay.
Saw the video.
Mm-hmm.
He's a big muscle black dude.
Really?
Yeah. Huge.
The head chef of the White House?
Whatever. That's what he said he was.
Oh, cool.
So he comes to help them. And they surprise the family. It turns out there was like 12 people in the family.
Oh, really?
So
it wasn't just 4.
The chef and the 2 guys cooked. And in the end, it was like so cool that 2 people just got together to do this. And it was 2 different races, and they were completely open about it. And the one guy was like, I never would have thought like you would ever have someone like me at your house. And she was like, it's the individual. And she was like, we love everybody. And I'm like, that's how it should be, but it's not.
You don't hear that story. It should be something you hear more about.
It was really cool.
That's awesome.
But
so they end up cooking for...
It was basically what I want to do, not with the food, but they used food and found the common interest. And then it grew from there. And the common interest was the food, but it grew to see that we're not really that much different.
Yeah. I don't think I really don't think that we really are that much different. Like, no. I think more people think that than you think. That we're really not that much
different. But we're
afraid.
We're afraid to say anything.
Yeah.
You know, you got a mob of white people hating this people, and you're the only one that thinks this way. You know you're not, but you feel like you are, and you're afraid to say anything. Oh no. Is it going to kick us off?
I don't know. Whose car was that?
Betsy started my car.
It's off now.
Okay.
It looked like there was a spider in this stuff on the camera. Your beard was right in front of it.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. The people are too afraid to say anything because they think they'll be rejected. So even if you have 100 people and 10 of them are full-blown racists and they're creating the commotion, there's going to be the rest of the people are afraid because they think all of the people agree with the 10. And so they're afraid to say, I don't think that way, because they're afraid 99 of them are going to go, get out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So racism isn't going away.
No, it's not.
It really shouldn't even be a thing that we talk about.
Why is it, Eric? Because it is talked about like
way too much.
So much. Talked about a ton. It's kind of, kind of died down a little bit now. It was crazy.
A little bit. Oh, wait, hold on.
Years ago.
We got more.
But like the thing that Morgan Freeman said, just don't talk about it. Which sounds good and dandy, I guess. But at the same time,
I think this only applies to young people. What? Hi. Okay. Wants to be on so bad.
She does.
I think this only applies to young people. I don't plan on making any new friends or enemies.
Who said that, Luke?
Yeah. You know what? If you don't make new friends, you might inadvertently make enemies.
Whoa.
Yeah. I guess I'm not saying you have to go make friends with everybody. You just have to be friendly to everybody. And if you're not friendly to everybody, somebody could read it wrong and you make an enemy. Anyway.
So what can you or me do?
We did it. I'm issuing the thing. I'd like...
You issued a statement.
Yeah. We want to interview someone of ethnicity.
Yes.
To see that we're not really that different. And if it involves food, I'll cook.
James Dean is a good cook.
I'll cook.
Yeah.
Or we bring ethnic dinners. And we eat each other's food.
Oh, like they bring...
Yeah, just don't make it weird.
I'd love to do that. I really don't think that we're that...
We're not.
I've never thought that we're that much different.
We're not really different.
White and black.
We're not. I mean, we have different upbringings. I think the statistics are there with the father in the house.
That was one of the biggest things that a lot of them talked
about.
Was not having a father, how much that impacts the chances of you being arrested and everything.
What's that one guy's name, one actor? Training Day.
Denzel. Yeah, Denzel.
Yeah, he was we had a group of friends.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
All his other friends went to jail.
Mm-hmm.
He was the only one that had a dad in the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
None of his other friends did. And they all went to jail for 28 years.
Yeah.
He said the one guy.
Yeah, that was in that, the video.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy how much, and I wish I could remember what he said, but the one guy I used to work with, Aaron, he was a black dude, and he was telling me why is it that black dads end up walking out more than white dads?
I think...
Can't remember what he said, though.
I'm not sure, but I think the government had a lot to do with that.
You think so?
Inadvertently or on purpose. I can't...
How?
Well...
Why would a black dad walk out
because of the stuff that they allowed them to have? Allowed the single mothers to have? And stuff like that. I forget what it was, but I know the government played a part in it. Whether it was on purpose or inadvertently, I cannot say. I'm not in government. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
People can observe a lot of things and say they're right and think they're right, but I try not to do that. But I mean, that's like the flat earth. People see flat earth and they go, whoa, it's flat earth.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so
idiots.
I don't know the proof and I haven't read all the information on what the government has done or hasn't done to the black community for the no dads, whatever.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was, but it was really interesting. But it is crazy how much of a part that plays. Not just black people either. When a dad's not in your life growing up, no matter who you are, the crime goes up so much. Why do you think that is? Because there's no
structure.
If you weren't in Bella's life,
there's no structure. There's no. It's
so
not.
Why can't the mom bring structure? Or is it just structure you're talking about?
Because men and women are different.
Whoa, we're different.
We're different.
No, we're all equal.
No, we ain't. Men and women are different.
But I'm sure you've known people who didn't have a dad growing up, and they're kind of.
No, I'm not saying everybody.
No, not everyone, but I'm saying I've seen it firsthand. Someone who didn't have a dad in a household growing up, and there isn't structure.
There isn't.
They're just kind of left to.
And even if there was no discipline, there's still structure.
Yeah. Are you talking structure about just typical mom and dad in the house?
I'm not
saying. Or are you
saying
talking about the dad bringing
the togetherness. The togetherness brings a structure in itself. It's a whole different thing. There's more of a flow.
So why are the stats not the same with people who didn't grow up without a mother? Because they never talk about.
I don't know the stats.
They never. Well, they just. I mean, they never. I've never hear anyone talk about that. About the kid didn't grow up without a mother in the house. It's always the father in the house. And you think it's the father's more of the breadwinner, or he brings him the money and.
No, I don't think it's about bringing home money. I think it's just about structure. I think it's the way that two people together live and bring structure to a young person. Whether it's don't do this and do that through, because anybody can do that, but there has to be something more than just whether it's the dad being,
I sure looked it up.
Yeah, I don't,
because it's really interesting.
It really is.
About how all the negative stats go up when there's not
without a mother in the house, they become serial killers. Pet the dog real quick. Don't let her hear.
Oh,
don't let her hear the thing.
Why there's
oh, good girl, Sam. Yeah.
The mailman.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, he's gone.
All right, he's gone. Okay. Mailman was out there and the dog would have gone nuts. Apparently. Yeah. But yeah, it's I sure looked up the
no, it's better that if we don't look it up sometimes because then it's just really our opinions.
Yeah, I know. I just wonder exactly why it is that why the dad is so crazy important versus the mom.
Again,
like Luke said, he'll become a serial killer for
right.
the mom.
The mom's gone a serial killer. I don't know if it's just the dad or if it's just the structure of the unity in the house.
But it's just always talked about. You rarely hear about a black family, kids growing up without a mom in the house. It's always the dad walked out.
Well, yeah.
I wish I remembered what Aaron said about it because it made a lot of sense what he said.
Well, tell him to show up on the next one.
He'd actually be a really good interview. Because
let's do it. Where does he live?
On the east side.
All right.
They own their family. They own that's when I wasn't working with you for a while. It's who I was working with. They own a really big company. But yeah,
we'll interview him.
Yeah, no, he'd be a really good interview because he like I was working with him. I was asking him all those kinds of questions. Same stuff that you probably ask.
Yeah, like, you ask so many questions.
I do ask a lot of questions. I do. I can't help it.
I mean, you could keep your mouth.
I like learning about people though, and I also don't like talking about myself a ton. So
I know it's a diversionary tactic.
It is, but then people don't ask me questions, and sometimes it gets kind of upsetting. Like I'm showing all this interest in you, and now I'm going off complete topic.
Yeah,
and we're talking about me now, and I don't like it.
Too bad. I know you do that all the time.
I do. I ask a lot of questions. People seem to like.
Who's Big Rich? Bring Rich.
Who's Big Rich?
Bring Rich. No,
Austin, you should bring Rich on the show. Our Uncle Rich? Oh my God. That would be so funny.
Why?
He's the one who...
Is he racist?
No, he's really out. He's the one where he was working with the Hispanic kid. Doesn't matter if the guy's Hispanic.
You cut that out.
Yeah.
Work here.
He was working down in the basement. He does plumbing like my whole goddamn family does. And extension cord got ripped up the stairs and the Hispanic kid's eyes got real big and he took off and Rich just yelled, "Would you knock it off? I'm trying to work here." Because it was supposed like a ghost or a spirit or something that ripped him out.
No, there wasn't.
But didn't even bother him. He was just like, "Knock it off. I'm trying to work."
Wouldn't have bothered me either.
No, you wouldn't have freaked out. You wouldn't have been like, "What the heck?"
No.
You would have just been like,
whatever.
You just went and grabbed the cord and plugged it back in. You wouldn't have freaked out.
No, I'd have tied it to something. Be like, now grab it. Issued a challenge.
You would have challenged it.
Yeah.
You don't think that something haunting would freak you out?
Nope.
Like right now, if we were doing this and your guitar just floated across the room, you wouldn't be like,
no, I'd grab it and put it back.
Or you'd be mad. Like,
don't touch my stuff.
Really? You wouldn't be freaked out?
It's never going to happen.
Well, how? How can it ever happen? Aren't demons real?
Demons are real, but they ain't grabbing my guitar.
You don't think they'd ever do that?
No, I'd beat the crap out of them.
What? You think you could beat up a demon?
Yeah, I know I can.
You know you can?
Yeah.
You really wouldn't freak out?
No.
You would have. We used to always go to this haunted house thing. It was called Luke, what was that place called? The old Amish where the guy killed him. I can't remember what the house was called.
Luke says he don't think ghosts are real. Demons are real.
Did he say ghosts or demons?
He said ghosts.
Ghosts. I thought he believed. Remember we used to go to that haunted house and all that weird shit would happen? It was creepy.
Yeah. Fake.
Wait, you don't believe Gypsy House? Yeah.
Gypsy House, yeah.
You don't believe that? Wait.
No. I'll go to any haunted house.
You believe demons are real, but you don't think that they could ever make something float?
I don't know what they can do.
Well, you just said you don't believe they could.
I don't care.
You said they'd never in a million years grab your guitar.
There's no demon that's going to come in my house and grab my guitar.
Huh.
Just not going to happen. I've been to so many places where people are like, I know it's haunted. And then I go, no, nothing ever happens. And I'm like, come on.
Well, come on, I'm waiting.
Taking pictures of orbs. Hey, guys.
No. You wouldn't be freaked out if you're walking in your house or anywhere and a demon just took your head and smacked it against the wall.
No, I beat the crap out of him.
How are you going to beat up a demon?
How's he going to beat me up?
Because he's a demon.
I can beat him back.
You can beat up a demon.
Yes.
How? You don't know where he is.
The power of God. That's all you need to know.
Oh, the power of Christ compels you.
Well, I wouldn't say that.
All right.
It says right in the Bible.
What?
Ouija boards. They prove Ouija boards fake.
Yeah, it was creepy, but I have since become a skeptic. Huh, interesting. We never talked about that. Huh. So Luke doesn't believe in ghosts or demons or anything?
So racist ghosts? Since we're talking about race.
Huh. Are there racist ghosts?
No, racist demons.
Or racist demons?
Demons are racist. I think demons are just there to corrupt.
Racist demons?
Racist demons. Sounds funny.
Huh. So could a demon ever take control?
Demon possession?
Someone who died and bring them back, aka a ghost.
No.
So you don't believe in ghosts or spirits?
I believe the demons could take the shape of a ghost or of someone else.
Huh.
But no.
Racist demons.
Racist demons, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
But no, I don't think we just totally spiraled, but we did. Whatever, we're having fun.
Everyone likes to talk about freaking demonic stuff. So you don't believe there's such thing as a haunted anything?
There's demons.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, a demon.
So a haunted house could be
and I'll go, and then they'll leave.
It'll never happen with you.
Nope.
Would you ever want it to happen? Have you gone wanting it to happen?
No, I don't want it to happen.
Did Luke say we should play a Ouija board on here?
I'm not playing Ouija board.
I ain't playing a Ouija board either. Fuck that.
Exactly.
No, I don't know. Because the shit's real.
Oh, yeah. That's what it is. Y'all should board game on your show at night. Ouija board. Oh, gosh. Luke said, what about gay demons?
Gay demons? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever.
I'm not holding it past them.
So my thing is, I don't go looking for demons.
Well, that's the thing. If you don't, because like demonic stuff, whatever.
You go looking for it.
They're attracted to people who show interest in them.
Well, or I don't know. We all get tempted by demons. Like, I think.
I can't believe you think you could beat up a demon.
I don't think I can. I know it.
Oh, because you just say God or Jehovah or something, and blah, blah, blah. You wouldn't actually be like,
no.
Like, oh.
Yeah.
Come here, you knucklehead.
Like, that's what demon's like,
That's what I pictured. You like Betsy walking in and you're just like
wrestling with a demon. I'd try it. I wouldn't be afraid.
It doesn't freak you out though.
No, it really doesn't.
Huh.
Anytime anybody when I was younger was like, demons, ghosts, whatever, I was like, let's go. I'll show you guys. There's nothing there.
And if something did happen, you wouldn't be weirded out at all?
I wouldn't be weirded out because then it was supposed to happen, and then I know it's a demon, and then I'd probably be like, let's do this.
Do what?
I don't know. I'd pray. I don't know what I'd do.
Oh, okay.
I'd flip them off.
Heck, or Mr. You're not afraid of anything.
No, I'm not.
You're not freaked out by a demon?
No.
But you believe that they're real?
Yes.
Huh. I think it's freaking terrifying.
Why would you be scared of something that you have power over?
Well, I mean, yeah.
You afraid of an ant
and stuff? No, I'm not afraid of an ant.
Well,
maybe a demonic ant. I don't know. I'm really interested. Luke doesn't believe in any of that stuff anymore. He's changed his viewpoints a lot and stuff. Like, I don't think he's an
as
atheist,
we grow older, we get different ideas and we learn.
Yeah.
I've had the same idea forever. I'm not afraid of demons.
Never been afraid of them.
Nope.
Were you ever taught about them? Did your mom ever? Wait. What was the thing that happened at your house that one time? That actually scared you, didn't it?
I was like 8.
Oh, you were afraid.
What?
You weren't like, God.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know. Let's see. How old was I? 7, maybe.
What happened? It's not a very long story, is it? I can't remember exactly.
Yeah, you're going to make me look like a crazy person.
No.
I saw an apparition. I saw a demon.
Oh, you actually saw it?
Yeah.
Did it have red eyes?
Yeah, it was a wolf.
Really?
Yeah.
And that really did, you can still remember it today.
Yeah, because I was a freaking kid.
What happened? You were laying in bed.
And I saw a wolf walk and looked into my room and he walked away. It was an apparition. It was definitely probably a demon. It was not a ghost.
And that's the only time it ever happened?
Yes.
And didn't your mom see
it she saw the same exact thing in the house.
Because did she go, did it, da-da-da?
Yeah, later on in life, I was like, yeah, I saw this. And she's like, did it have red eyes? And I'd never told her ever. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, it had red eyes. And she's like, I had seen it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it wasn't like, but the next day I was not afraid of it anymore. I was afraid of it because I was freaking 7 years old.
Yeah, you were a little kid.
I was afraid of spiders when I was 7 too.
You were afraid of spiders?
Well, probably. I'm just saying.
Ugh.
I was afraid of raccoons screaming in the woods.
You were?
Yeah, because I didn't know. But now I know. Now I have knowledge. Now I'd walk into a raccoon fight, not care.
The unknown scares people.
Absolutely, it does.
Like, when you ever look at a picture of like the ocean where the water's like the farther down you go, how it's so black, does that ever creep you out?
No.
No?
Why would it? I'm never going to go that far.
I know, it just looks kind of freaky.
I'm not going to go on some submarine and get imploded. I'm not dumb.
You're not going to go searching for the Titanic?
No.
Would you ever go down there?
No.
Never.
No.
But you would have gone down there before the freaking thing got all messed up.
Maybe.
Now you're, nope.
Maybe on like a nuclear sub or something. Something I know isn't
not
going to
something
implode.
that's controlled by a PlayStation controller.
Yeah. Guys are like, check out this RC sub we made. No. I'm good. I'll pass.
What does scare you? Anything scare you?
Waking up without my wiener.
Is this a constant fear? Is this ongoing?
I check every
you wake
morning.
Up, you're like, oh, what? Whew, okay,
Yeah,
we're good to go.
That would scare me. I don't think I'd be too happy about it.
Oh, that's funny.
The ADHD thing.
Blah, blah, blah. Wait, who said sleep paralysis?
I don't know. I think your brother did.
Oh, yeah. You believe in that? Hi, Mr. Luke.
What? Like when you wake up and can't move because you're scared to move?
He said, get out of here, scumbag. To the guy who put it on the yeah, drive him out.
Get out of here, scumbag.
Yeah, sleep paralysis.
Yeah, no, that's probably a thing because people are afraid. Fear will lock you up.
That wouldn't freak you out.
What if I was paralyzed?
Yeah. Everyone says it's the scariest and it's weird. I've always wanted to have.
I've never.
I have. I
That's
also wanted to be
different a little bit.
Oh yeah. I also wanted to always try a roofie, and someone roofied me.
How was it?
It was horrible.
Great.
Freaking sucked.
Okay, no, I've never wanted to be sleep paralyzed.
Oh, everyone says it's like the scariest thing ever. Just laying there, and for some reason, people always like see like someone hovering right over you or something.
No, I've never seen anybody.
People who are like manly men, like James Dean, or
no, I'm not really a manly man. I'm just not. You're
logical.
Yeah, exactly. I have slipped on my arm so bad that I thought it was going to fall off.
What do you mean? Like
I
woke up and
I could not move my arm at all, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, is it still there?"
Oh,
and
really?
I had cut the circulation off so bad and so long that I could not move anything.
Did it freak you out?
It kind of did.
Like you're like, "Oh my god!"
I was like, "Oh no, what happened?" And I was like, I was rolling over in bed, and it was just like, and I was like,
that arm.
I was like, do something.
Come on, you stupid.
Yeah, like, do I got to go to the emergency room? And I was looking at it, and then all of a sudden, like that feeling where the blood is going in.
I think that's. There's a movie about that gives you a warning that there's a good chance you'll have it after watching it. I wanted it so bad, but didn't get it. Oh, dang. What's the movie? I'll watch it. I'll watch it.
I won't.
You want to watch it?
What is it? If it's a good movie, I'll watch it. But I got to watch Get Out, and I don't want to.
I know. I finally, side note, I finally watched James Dean's 13th Warrior because he didn't drag me, but he's like, come over to my house.
I was being nice because you were, hey, Gadley.
I had no power. Hey, have bugs badly, call Gadley. If anyone in your area needs a good exterminator, Gadley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anywho.
Anyway, that was our plug, but
yeah.
No. If it's a good movie, I'll watch it.
Yeah. So my power was out. It's been out for forever. And
Eric says, "What up, boys?" We say, "What up?
What up, Big Gadley?" Hoo, 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 hoo. So, he's the exterminator that we
use.
See a lot. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But I finally came over here and watched James Dean's 13th Warrior movie. It was pretty good.
It's a great movie.
It's a pretty good movie. He wouldn't shut up the whole time. He's going.
I was trying to be quiet, so I just would mouth the word.
No, I thought it was funny, but Betsy and Bella kept
looking at
going.
Me. Yeah. But they had a lot of good sayings.
Yeah, it did.
Fear profits a man nothing. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not afraid. Watch that movie.
You were afraid before 13.
I did. I was. Then when I saw it, I was like, I'm done being afraid. It doesn't do you any good.
No.
It made complete sense. Then the other one, go crawl in a hole if you wish. You won't live 1 minute longer.
What?
It was about being afraid. Don't be afraid.
Crawl in a hole?
Yeah, that was one of the quotes. Go crawl in a hole if you wish. You won't live 1 instant longer. It was one of the things from 13th Warrior.
Gotcha. But yeah, so James Dean has to watch my movie now.
Get Out.
My movie, Get Out.
Yeah. It's probably going to be really good until the end, and then some kid's going to eat like a plastic wrapper and die. Stupid.
Trying to think. I can't remember exactly how it ended. This is a movie, though, that, see, I don't know how well you pay attention to movies, but there's all these little things in it that happen that kind of make things make more sense.
Depends on the movie. Things. Sometimes I pay a lot of attention. A lot of times I don't. I pay attention, and I should open my mouth and say things.
The guy come in again. Luke said, "You're a piece of shit."
Golly,
he's fighting with the guy. He's gonna get us banned.
We actually have 3 people on YouTube.
Really? 3 people on YouTube?
YouTube guys,
show yourselves, YouTube people.
Comment something.
We want you to comment.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, comment. What do you think? Racism?
Sweet. See, racist, people like when we're talking about demons.
Racist demons? What's it?
Racist gay demons, if you will.
Hey, you never comment on YouTube, somebody.
Yeah, tell us where you're from. We got any more Bosnians out there?
Yeah, Bosnians.
Oh, man. But yeah, see, people like this haunted shit.
Well, we'll do another one.
US Bills game got moved to 4:30 Monday. What? James Dean doesn't care, but what?
Yeah. Why?
That is, yeah, it's supposed to happen today in like 4 hours, but
nobody cares.
James Dean doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He didn't plan on watching it anyways.
No, I'm gonna watch the game. Yeah. What is it? I mean, is it like it's not the Super Bowl?
No, it's the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna watch it.
Steelers are gonna get their ass kicked, but I wonder if they change it because of the weather. It would kind of suck to throw a ball on. It's just like
it'd be awesome.
You'd like it?
That'd make the game more interesting.
Oh yeah, you'd have to really
you'd have to anticipate and
yeah, you're like
you'd have to calculate
the guys over there
the wind speed like a sniper.
Huh. Wonder why it did get moved. Interesting. Yeah, anywho.
Yeah.
So do you we're going off so many tangents.
Well, whatever. It's what we do.
Do you watch the Super Bowl?
No.
No?
I watch the commercials.
But I mean you have the game on.
Sometimes.
So you've missed Super Bowls.
Quite a few.
Your life is not any different, is it?
Nope.
No?
Didn't lose any money.
Why don't... That's true. You got me there. Why is it that you don't like sports? You just think they're pointless or dumb? They're just not entertaining.
Yeah, they're boring.
You're just not entertained by sports.
I was entertained by hockey.
Hockey?
Yeah, I liked hockey. There's a lot of fights.
There's something about people who aren't big sports fans always seem to like hockey for some reason.
Because it's more interesting. It's fights.
I think that's what it is. Do you think if there were gladiator fights going on nowadays, you'd ever go watch that?
No, I'm not like. Well, it kind of is. I mean, that's kind of what boxing is.
Yeah,
UFC, and.
But I mean, to the death, because didn't they always fight to the death, right? Is that something you'd watch?
I don't know. I don't know the true history. I know gladiators fought. Oh no!
Oh no! Well, about 12:30, anyways.
Well, let's continue this next week too.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk more about this. We got the boss is calling, so I'm not sure what that is about. Yeah,
it's too bad. We had 5 people right now.
I know. People really jumped in when we started talking about gay demons.
I know.
Racist demons.
So we will we'll talk about...
This was fun.
Yeah, we'll talk about...
I like talking about demons.
We'll talk about more demons next week, I guess.
Yeah, that was good. What's James in? Oh, Joey's in there.
Oh.
He's Bosnian. Thanks for tuning in, Joey. We haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, the boss just called, so we're going to have to... cut it short back.
Well, it's time to cut it up anyway. We'll be back next week with the same stuff, racism and demons.
Yes.
Maybe we'll have statistics. Maybe we can get some statistics next week about racism and families and...
Maybe we'll interview a demon.
All right. And then I'll cast him out.
Go cast him out.
Sure, why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
What's James doing the rest of the day? Anything fun, exciting? Looks like plowing.
Probably have to go salt.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, yes.
Probably soon.
Yeah, maybe
hour or two.
We'll see what we might, because didn't you want to do a thing once a week from the truck like we do?
It got almost 100 views.
Did it really?
I think we should announce what we're talking about and just have a lunch. Maybe midweek we just record a whole lunch.
People like every day, like, I don't know, they get a kick out of seeing what just random stuff like that.
Yeah,
maybe 100 views.
I know. Maybe we just don't do shorts anymore. Maybe we just do videos.
We're making it real easy.
Yeah, shorts are hard.
They are. Well, I want to get the TikTok people up to 1,000 so I can go live on that. see all those kooky people. Freaking.
Oh my gosh!
What?
Luke said, "Bring the gay guys that ride on the bikes."
Would you interview them, white and black?
Yeah, they're so eccentric though.
They are.
I'd do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right,
everyone. Hope you stay warm out there. You don't lose power.
Thanks for watching. Don't look for demons.
Don't look for demons. We'll be back next week with demons.
We'll be back. Yeah, we'll do demons and racism again.
Yeah, that was fun.
Episode 2 of Demons and Racism.
Yes, absolutely. All right, everyone. Enjoy yourself. Yes.
Do my thing.
Peace. See you next week.